400.
I definitely know the hacky sack guy.
501.
On nice days, you can see him at speaker circle, shirtless, wearing a pair of short shorts, just going to town on some hacky sack.
I feel like if you don't know about the hacky sack guy, you don't even go to Mizzou.
True.
It's always a treat whenever you see him. It's never like, oh, there's hacky sack guy. It's like, oh shit, hacky sack guy. It's like, yeah, let's go.
Even though it'll be raining or super hot, he will be outside hacky sacking with his speaker.
I would definitely say the hacky sack guy is a local legend.
Beyond the shadow of a doubt, the hacky sack guy is a local legend.
It's just like the weirdest, most fun thing about Mizzou is that like, oh yeah, we have this like hacky sack guy who also happens to be one of the best hacky sackers in the world.
The legend has always been that the hacky sack man owned 200 hacky sacks and 1 pair of shorts. And I was like, no, that's totally not true. That's blasphemy. I have 2 pairs of shorts and only about 100 hacky sacks. My name is Derrick Fogle. I am known as Columbia's hacky sack man, the old shirtless speaker circle hacky sack guy.
I just know him as the hacky sack guy.
He's almost like a bouquet of flowers. You see him and it's kind of like, oh yeah, I'm in Columbia, Missouri. This is my home. This is the town I like living in. And a sighting of Hacky Sack Man has just kind of verified that for me yet again.
I really love Columbia. It's a college town. There's room for someone like me to be a freak show.
It's 0 degrees out here on Speaker Circle, and the hack man is shirtless.
When people tweet, what's this 90-year-old guy doing out playing hacky sack? Man, that is just gold. You know, the older people think I am, the more golden that tweet is.
Later, hack guy. See ya.
So footbag is the name of the sport. Hacky sack is the name brand of a footbag. I call myself bihactual because I'll use both terms interchangeably. I'm kind of a legend today because I still play footbag at my age. I've been playing hacky sack for 40 years now. I've done about 15 million kicks in my lifetime. I kick at a rate of roughly 100 contacts a minute or so. In 2005, I was inducted into the Footbag Hall of Fame. My most recent trophy is being in the 2020 Guinness World Records book. That's definitely the hardest thing I have ever done. But, you know, I did it. I cleared 5 kilometers, set the world record, got myself in the books, yes. My brother was the one that first turned me on to this sport. He was my big brother. He was my idol. He was always really proud of me for being the hacky sack guy.
I think the hacky sack guy represents to the people of Columbia kind of a unique experience, something you definitely don't see anywhere else.
It's kind of just fun every time like you're walking around campus and you see him. You're like, oh, he's out again. I think especially during COVID, he definitely keeps Mizzou alive.
I will laugh at your calamity.
If you do public performance, there's other freak shows that want people's attention, and the hate preachers are certainly one of those groups. I call them hate preachers. You know, it's God hates fags, God hates, God hates, God hates, God hates. I've always pushed back against them.
You bet, I am sack religious.
He is not just an urban legend, he does give a platform out and make some marginalized students feel safe here.
I want to use my voice, I want to use my platform to speak up for other people. When I met Hacky Sack, I was the classic wayward teen. I was into soft drugs, underage drinking, petty vandalism. Hacky Sack was my salvation. I was kind of an outcast, and Footbag was a group that accepted me. I like to mix my breakfast cereals up. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Let's see, toasted cinnamon squares. If it looks like I'm dancing when I'm playing hacky sack, I'm being successful. Right now, my Speaker Circle playlist has got like the entire library of the band Post Sex Nachos in it.
Are you gonna come to the Rose Show on May 6th?
May 6th.
We'll put you on the list.
Yeah, we'll get you on the list.
Have you ever set a record
This is our most recent album, and that's Derrick Fogle. He just looks really like strong and majestic.
Yeah. Majestic
and
is a good
stoic.
word for it.
Yeah.
He's like one of the most known guys in Colombia, and he's retweeting our stuff, so like, that's a pretty cool moment. Whenever we play Self Best, it just brings me back to that moment where we played that song with him for the first time. We asked him if he wanted to hacky sack on stage with us, and he said, well, I'd love to, but I gotta go get my workout in before the rec closed or something.
Yeah.
Fast forward to like a few hours later, and it's like moments before we went on, he races back in through the backstage door with his bike. He like strips down into what he hacky sacks in, and it was amazing. People weren't even taking videos of us. It was more or less to like, oh my god, is it the hacky sack guy?
Oh my goodness. Woo. It's kind of ironic that my brother introduced me to footbag, and footbag kind of helped me escape, but he never did. He ended up eventually getting busted for dealing pot and spent some time in prison. It was just a week ago, last Friday, April 9th, that he passed away. He drowned in a boating accident, out there taking risks like he always does, and it was just one risk too much for him. Just, it's going to take me a long time to process my grief about my brother. My brother really gave me this life gift of hacky sack, and it's so much of what I am today and what I do today. That's another one of those moments where I break down and start crying because I realize that I never thanked him personally. I never, went to him and acknowledged what he did for me and what he gave to me. So, thank you, Ben. Love you. My brother's legacy is going to live on with me and Footbag. I want to let young people know that it's okay to be a little bit weird. You don't have to be normal.
His advice whenever students ask him, it was to find your own hacky sack in the manner of find something you love and just put everything you have into it.
I did it! Yes!
Find your hacky sack. Chill. Chill.
Everything I am today is a result of me meeting Footbag.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't think I even could comprehend what my life would be like without it. Whether or not I personally feel like a legend, I want to say that no, I don't really. I'm just the hacky sack guy. You too, if you spend a life doing something weird, you can be a freak show out on Speaker Circle.